We will discuss the case-based questions that are asked in computer networks. This comes for 5 marks in the board exam. So we will discuss all kind of possible questions. The first very commonly asked question, the placement of server. Where should the server be placed? Justify, give reason, they will ask. So you will be given a set of questions, a list of blocks and the number of computers in each block. Say this is one example. So first understand that server should be placed in the block which has the maximum number of computers. So look at this example, block C has the maximum, right? So you will write the answer as the server should be placed in block C because it has the maximum number of computers. In this question, which block? The admin block has 30 computers. So you will write the server should be placed in the admin block because it has the maximum number of computers. Sometimes you will be asked where should the modem be placed. Again the same explanation like server. The modem should be placed along with the server in the place where the block has maximum number of computers. Okay. The must question, this there is no question paper without this question. Draw the best possible layout. What do you mean by best possible layout? The way in which you are going to connect the buildings or the blocks to draw a network. So you have two types of layout. Either you will draw star topology or bus topology, right? Star topology, you know, the server block will be placed in the middle and the other branches will be connected to it. Or you will have the bus topology, which has only one condition. If you have 4 blocks, there should be 3 connections, 3 lines. If you have 5 blocks, 4 lines. If there are 3 blocks, 2 lines should be drawn. That is the condition for bus topology. And when you draw the layout, there should not be any closed loop. Ring topology is not at all allowed. This is one important thing that you should note. Don't close it. There should not be any closed loop at all while drawing the layout. I will show you some case study questions taken from the sample question papers. See, the first one, Be Happy Corporation has 4 blocks, block A, B, C, D. There will also be another block called as block E, which is the head office that is placed some 1000 miles away. So when you draw the topology, don't worry about that block. The block, you have to draw the layout for the blocks which are placed within a particular campus. So for the block which is away from the city or the country, you should not mind while drawing the layout. So there are 4 blocks within the campus which you should be connected. First we will draw the star topology. What is star topology? The server block, that is block C, which has the maximum number of computers, should be kept in between, and block A, block B, block C. This is star topology. What is the distance between A to C? Is 70. B to C is 120. D. This is D, right? C to D is 100. Now count the amount of cable which you will require. 100, 120, this is 190, 290 meters of cable you will require to connect the blocks. The next type of topology is the bus topology. Bus topology should be drawn with the least distance first. So which is the least distance? 40. So A to B should be connected this way. The length is 40. Now what is left out? C and D. So find out which is the least one. 70. A to C. A to C is 70. What is left out? D. D to C is 100. So I will draw D here and connect it with 100. Now count the length. 100 plus 70. 170. 210 meters. Now you tell me which is the shortest distance. This one. So you will compare these two and check. Because this is the shortest distance, you will write the best possible layout is this. You have to draw this in the question paper, answer paper, and write the best possible layout is this, which uses bus topology, and the distance is this 200 because it offers the lowest distance of connectivity. Right? So draw star as well as bus, find out which is the lowest possible distance. That will give you the best possible layout. So you should name what topology. You should also draw this diagram. Okay, the next question. There is another question. All these things are taken from the sample question papers. Look at this. There are 4 blocks in the campus, Mumbai campus: admin, food, media, and decorators. There is one head office in Delhi. Don't ever draw this in any layout or number of computers. Now, don't involve this head office in any of this work. Alright. Now, draw the layout. First, as I told you, you should start with the star topology. Admin block has the maximum number of computers. So, admin block will be the server block. And what are the remaining things? Media, food, and decorators. Right? Media, food, and decorators. Now, what is the distance? Admin to media is 96. Admin to food is 42. Admin to decorators is 48. Right? So 96, this is 42 plus 48, which is 90, plus 96 is 186 meters. Now we'll go in for bus topology. Bus topology, we should start with the shortest distance. Admin to food, media to decorators, or food to media, we can start. Okay, first we'll go in for admin to food. Admin to food is 42. Right? Admin to decorators is 48, this one. Media to decorators is 42. So, media to decorators is 42. So, all the 4 things are, never ever draw something like this. It will cause a loop which is wrong. Now, add all this. 42 plus 48 is 90, plus 42 is 132 meters. Again, in this also, bus topology is the best one, and this is the best possible layout. You have to first write the best possible layout and draw this diagram, and then write bus topology is used. This is the best possible layout because it involves less cable, right? Cable length is less only in this design. So there is another example also here. There are 3 blocks here: app development, web designing, and movie editing in Kashipur campus. We should not include Mussoorie campus. We cannot lay a cable for 232 kilometers. So never include this in the drawing. We just have 3 blocks. So, app development to web designing is 28, web designing to movie is 32. So, the answer is very evident: app to web, web to movie designing. So, this is 28 meters, this is 32 meters. 28 plus 32 is 60 meters. The best possible layout is this layout, which uses bus topology. You should mention, you should first draw this diagram, and then also mention that the best topology used is bus topology. Fine. Hope you understood this concept. Next, we'll move on to the remaining questions that is generally asked. Suggest the placement for a hub or a switch. Where should be the hub or switch be placed? The hub or a switch is generally placed in all the building. Why? Because every building will have at least 2 or 3 computers, or it will have 100 or 50 computers. So, if you want any computer to be connected in a network, you definitely need hub or switch. So, what should you write? The hub or switch should be placed in each and every building in the campus, right? What is a repeater? Repeater is a device which will regenerate the signals. So, any building or office whose length among them is more than 100 meters, we should place a repeater. Okay. So, after drawing the layout, you can find out in that which block has more than 100 meters distance. You should say the repeater should be placed, say for example, okay, this is very less. Repeater, in this case, suppose they give you this question and ask you where should be the repeater placed, you should say the repeater need not be placed anywhere because all the distances are less than 100 meter. If it is more than 100 meter only, you should worry about that. Look at this. Where should the repeater be placed here? So you have drawn a topology here, DCAB. Now you should write the Repeater should be placed between block C and D because the distance is 100 meter. Whereas it is not required in these two places. Okay. Where is modem be placed? I already told you should be installed where the server is. Where is firewall used? Firewall is a security device or a hardware or a software that provides security. It prevents unauthorized access to secure the data, to prevent cyber attack, to prevent malicious software. Any of these keywords is asked in a question, the answer is firewall. Whether they ask suggest a software, suggest a hardware, these 5 questions, these 5 keywords, if they are asked in a question, the answer is firewall. What is gateway? Gateway is a device which is used to connect two systems with different protocols. Or sometimes in the question it will say, name the device which connects systems with different types of networks. Then you should write gateway. Now coming to what kind of effective communication, what kind of connection should you give? Or suggest a guided connection, suggest an unguided media for connecting such and such places. So use these words. Look at these keywords. When you are asked, suggest a high-speed connection. High-speed guided connection, wired connection is optical fiber. Effective, best is optical fiber. High-speed wireless connection is satellite. Now, when it comes to low cost, when they say the cost should be low, what kind of connectivity should be given? If it is guided, then go in for twisted pair. If it is unguided, then go in for radio wave or microwave, wireless connection. Okay. Now, suppose what kind of connectivity, unguided media is used for hilly areas, radio waves. For connecting desert areas, microwave. Across the seas, satellite. Whatever it is, the best wired medium is optical fiber. The best wireless medium is satellite. Why have I given Ethernet cable? Suppose in MCQs, twisted pair is not given. Ethernet cable bar fiber optic cable is given. Then you should go in for Ethernet cable for low cost. Because optical fiber is the most costliest. Okay. Then what type of connection should you give? If they ask for low cost connection, go in for dial-up. For high cost connection or fast connection, very effective connection, you should go in for broadband. Finally, the use of protocols. We have already seen this topic. So TCP/IP is used to connect a system to computer. To send mails, we use SMTP. Receive mails, POP3. Dedicated connection between two computers is PPP. Used by the web to display the content, HTTP. Secured connection is HTTPS. To connect to a remote system is Telnet. To share or transfer files, FTP. To translate domain names to IP address, DNS. I've missed one important protocol, which is VoIP. For video conferencing, for voice conferencing, chatting, we need VoIP, which is a commonly asked question, voice over internet protocol. So hope you understood all the concepts of network case study. Best wishes to swipe those 5 marks in the exam. Thank you.